Well, welcome back everyone as we continue our playthrough of Fantasian. It's been a few days. I've done some leveling, however I found leveling to be a little troublesome at this part because a lot of enemies have shields, which makes it more tedious than it's been previously.
Where does the fortune teller live?
I've only heard rumors that she's somewhere in Vents.
Not a lot to go on.
Fortune teller?
Also, that audio is a little high. Let me just adjust that down a bit.
Yeah, I heard she can coax out your guardian spirit and read your future.
Yeah.
Whoa. Where can I find her?
She should be somewhere in West Vents.
Ooh, that's not far. Let's go see her.
That's convenient.
Apparently, the fortune teller is somewhere in West Vents.
Let's go check out.
Thanks,
West
Kina.
Vents, then.
Kina is being Captain Obvious. Well, let's just really quickly update ourselves. We're up to level 20 now across all of our characters, which I think is pretty ahead of where we're supposed to be. And the only thing I picked up was Enchanting Mist. Inflicts mist on enemies within a certain area. I have no idea what mist is, but I think if I had to guess, it's some kind of blindness status effect. Also, I was going to heal, but I think we're okay. Let's go this way, maybe? West Vents is a little big, so I gotta figure out where in West Vents we're exactly going. But yeah, the enemies on Ancient Hill were not super conducive to good leveling. The ones with the shields were quite aggravating. They just slowed everything down. It wasn't very fun. This is not the right place. Also, to say at this point, I'm pretty much playing blind. I'm not going to completely blind play through this, in the sense that if I do get stuck.
You guys wouldn't happen to be trying to find the fortune teller shop, would ya? Come chat with me if you are. I might be able to help you out.
No. As I said, I can look up a guide, little annoying boy. I certainly am not going. I will go into each and every house before I give you one dime. Kid trying to fleece me out of money. Okay, so here's the market. Wait, am I just back? I'm back at the start. Well, where, oh where is this place, I wonder? I'm not giving that boy 1,000 gold. He can go screw himself. Alright, that's the bar. This must not be the right area. Maybe it isn't the right area. This isn't the only part of Vents, isn't it? There's like the other part back here. We haven't done anything in the other part. Not really. And it makes me think that there's something. Oh, this is Central Vents. Okay, well then it's definitely not here. Oh, but you have a side quest. That's something.
Pardon me. Oh, I haven't seen.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm researching the mecha invent. To move forward with my research, I'll need when you get close to Macteria, it drains away. I can't get close. But you all look like a hardy lot. You will. Please collect 5 samples from the Macteria in East Vent.
I'm kind of ignoring side quests. Maybe that's a bad thing to do. On the other hand, I am just eager to get more characters and spend more time with new characters. I hope this video isn't just me wandering around trying to figure out where the hell this stuff is. I actually have a key. I wonder if I can get over there easily. I remember there's a secret tunnel inside the waterway. Oh, well. Hope it means I don't have to use these boats. I'm not very good with these boats. I mean, I'm really, really bad with these boats. Here, I'll share. I don't know if it's just the... Maybe it's the camera angles that are messing me up. Oh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Nope, Cheryl, stop. No, camera, please don't. You know what, I'll stop here. This is something I can do at the very least. Not bad. I'm not super interested in the getting elixirs at this point. You know, a lot of dogs. There. Earth fragments might be useful. There's some... Nope. Ooh, L potion. Yeah, that was worth it. Blame the copious amounts of cat hair in my apartment for me accidentally sneezing. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's it. I want off the boat. I hope that I don't have to, because this boat is just really not fun to steer. Maybe it worked better on mobile. I mean, the hint is that it is in a waterway, so it must have something to do. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should take that more seriously. I was kind of hoping not. I really don't like the boats. Actually, there's the tunnel down there. And oh yeah, the sleeping man is gone. I just noticed that. So now we can go down. Now we can. Oh, never mind. There's still water down there. Hey, little bastard boy. How do I? How? Can't see anything over there. Dude, I do have to gondola. Okay, alright, well, pain. Pain for Umbra. It's hard to describe what exactly is going on. Like, it's like you see there, I took my hand off the stick. And it just went all over the place. Like, I literally doubled back on myself. It doesn't make any sense from a physics perspective or almost any kind of perspective. Can I go across here now? That's good. Screw you, little homeless boy. No bread for you tonight. Like, it's not like he volunteered the information and was like, but I'm actually so hungry, I need food. He was just like, hey, give me money. What do we got? Looks like something we can take. Dark fragments, nice, nice, I guess. Be quite useful. Oh, I saw that. And another, sure, why not?
Here we are, the fortune teller's shop. They sure hit it pretty well, huh?
Leo, you'd best remain out here.
Why?
Look, this sign on the door says no boys allowed. Come with me, Gina. But really?
Yeah, really?
Now, please. Okay.
Boss lady says so, and I guess we're gonna obey
Leo,
the
please
sign.
wait here. Back there, shrouded in Kina's light. Was it really you, Mother? I hope this fortune teller can tell me if it was you. I don't know how I can go on, but I can't let Leo see me in such a state.
Sweetie, you are hung up on a guy who really doesn't care about you. Don't mind me, just looking around your apartment, seeing if there's shit I can take. Guess not. Disappointing!
Ah, hello there, dearies.
I've heard you can coax out people's guardian spirits for them. Is it true?
It is true indeed. However, it will cost you. Wait, I know you. Princess Cheryl?
Yes, the very same. Rest assured, the queendom will compensate you.
My oh my, opening the royal coffers? This must be an important telling indeed. Very well, princess, very well. So, shall we start with you then?
I've no need to see my guardian spirit. I'd like you to look into this girl, please. Hello. I know there is someone watching over her. I need you to see who it is. Cheryl.
Worry not, dearie. Just sit down and relax.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's be. Eyelids of the gods open. See her guardian spirit and ask of her fate.
Did Vam the Malevolent give you your powers too?
Shh, child. I must concentrate.
Shut up.
Cheryl, we've got to stop. What if he comes back? What are you saying? Let the woman work.
Spirit within this young maiden's heart, I call on you for answers. I call on you in the name of Lord Vam.
Mm-mm. Oh, and a cutscene.
Huh? I knew it. Mother. Huh? What's wrong? Mother?
We meet again.
Huh?
This was a bad idea.
The Anointed One. And the one shrouded in light.
I feel like we've made a mistake.
The time is nigh. Now you shall serve your purposes.
Huh?
The emotions within the Anointed One. And the light that shrouds the other. They shall be powerful arms indeed.
Not entirely sure we did anything good here. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure we screwed this up horribly.
Maybe I should take a peek and make sure they're okay.
In we go.
What the? Tina! Cheryl!
The divine artifacts have absorbed enough energy. Now, chaos shall triumph over order.
Chaos? This ain't strangers of paradise.
Let them go!
Ah, I will have the divine artifact that you are hiding as well.
What are you talking about?
The mask,
Forgotten
dude.
what you've stolen from me?
Who cares? Let them go now!
This power will suffice. They will go to the machine realm. A
Okay.
place where concentrated emotions overflow.
You?
I feel like there's a lot of hyperbole here.
Impede me no further. I do this for your own sake.
Hold it. No. Where did he take them? To that place full of machines? Is that where they are?
I mean, that's what he said.
Cheryl.
Did he say he's going to take him to the place where he said he was going to take him? Well, I don't know, man. If not, then I feel you're shit out of luck.
What? For our own sake, he says. What does that even mean? I'll get you back. Both of you. I promise.
Meanwhile, she just sobs over there in the corner. So every fortune teller is just bullshit at this point. I guess traps. Oh, excuse me. Bit of a yawn there. Not really that tired, but I am kind of that tired.
Ah, you're awake.
So what exactly was the point of sending them here?
Where are we? I wish that I could tell you. Let us explore together. We
She
will
still
soon
has the
find out.
tiara, which means that we still have the divine artifact. So he didn't take them?
Okay.
Then he left them alone after trapping them? What's going on here? Is Vam stupid? What's this thing do?
I wonder what this is. Whatever it is, there's one over here as well. It appears to be a switch. I'll try pressing it. But what if it's dangerous?
You're already in danger. You might as well just go for it.
System online. How may I assist you?
I don't know what they are. but I guess they're not going to hurt us.
Commencing hurting you program.
Keenly observed. In fact, I'd say they seem rather helpful.
And then I can't interact with them anymore. Alright, well, let's have a save. We're not dead, so I assume that we are still on the right path. Convert to items. Oh. Absorbs mist. Tool to disarm a time bomb. Okay, I guess I'll buy 2 of those. Why not? Field stones are still 2,000. Those are kind of expensive. I'll buy a few more of those. I don't know what they do yet. Revert to G. Oh, that's just sell. Oh, okay. And then this one is an item or a weapon shop. Oh, no, it's just rest. So the game is not going to put us into an unwinnable state, at least. That's nice. See what kind of enemies we're up against.
Here they are.
Oh, it's a cyber dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not even joking. That's exactly what that is.
Shall we move on?
And a battery. Yay! Is what I always wanted. Oh, very logical to drop here.
Queendom were those things?
Machines.
They were completely mechanical.
Yeah, how about that?
By the founders, what sort of place is this?
Machines?
Hey, Cheryl. Do you think we'll ever get home? Not without a serious attitude adjustment, we won't. Come now, Kina. Let's keep moving. Yeah, you're right. A pity Leo isn't here, so we could at least use the dimension.
Oh, that's true. We don't have that, do we? That mechanic is just gone right now. Interesting. Well, guess we're back to regular JRPG shit. For now. They're gonna make me appreciate that, aren't they?
What's that thing? Oh, how you'll glisten.
Well, I would say it's dead. Yeah, we're a little over-leveled, it feels like, for this area. Like, not even joking. It feels like we're very over-leveled for this area, which is good. It'll be easy and quick, and hopefully that'll get us to the next section of the game. I feel like, without having played through this or researched too much about stuff, I feel like we're still missing some component of the character growth. Seems a bit too simple.
Here I come! Breeze killed you.
I would much prefer it if Cheryl was the one using MP, since she can basically regenerate it out of thin air. Magic crystal. I also like the just the lucky icon, because it at least indicates to me that I've gotten something that's a little bit special. Protocol ring. Well, you know what? That's just going to be useful for this area, isn't it? Meanwhile, we have the fax modem music. Alright, let's see if this actually... I mean, Kina's not going to do enough damage, right? Well, let's just see how this compares. Fatal? I don't think I've ever seen that icon on there.
Shall we move on?
Maybe I've missed it, but I've never seen that. Must be because I have, like, the killer for that type of creature. Oh, this is just back the way we came. Oops. So Cheryl can basically one-shot these enemies. Good to know. That's very handy. Even if we have to take a bit of damage, it's still probably okay.
What's wrong? There is something about which we must speak. When you stopped the Uzra, you did it with a great barrier of light. No offense, but it was far more powerful magic than you usually wield.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I did it either.
And then, when we went to see the fortune teller in Vence...
What is it, Cheryl?
When she showed me your guardian spirit, what I saw was my mother.
What?
I have no doubt it was her. But how? Why? It seems as if my mother is protecting you somehow.
Cheryl is very straightforward. I appreciate Cheryl.
Why is that, Kina?
I have no idea. When you say your mother, you mean the deceased queen, right?
Who else could I mean? My dear mother, Queen Synthana.
I'm sorry, Cheryl. I really don't know the reason.
I suppose, deep down, I knew that you wouldn't.
I still feel like we can trust Kina. There's something going on there, but it's not any kind of concern of us worrying. Kina's a good person. Or perhaps I should not claim to know someone.
Here they are. Quiet down.
Ow! Cyber dragons hurt. The other thing is with all these items that I keep getting, it's like, it's a crafting thing. And you know, it's just like, I can't do crafting yet. So, what you getting at?
Yes, I've got it. I see exactly what's going on here.
What's
Clue us in?
there?
You're using my mother and tormenting her spirit.
Cheryl, what are you saying?
It's true, isn't it? It has to be. You possess great magical power, do you not? Clearly you've captured my mother's spirit and claimed her power for your own. When I saw her spirit, she looked to be in such pain.
We're reaching pretty hard here.
Cheryl, I don't even know anything about your mother.
Maybe you aren't doing it on purpose, but your powers are making you do it. It's your fault that we're stuck here. Stuck in this monstrous machine world.
No, that's your fault. You're the one who went to this fortune teller after the last fortune teller turned out to be bullshit.
Release my mother's spirit at once. Release her and take me home from this horrible place.
I'm sorry, Kina. Cheryl's being stupid.
I'm
Emotional, but
sorry, Kina.
also stupid.
I know you're telling the truth. For whatever reason, my mother's spirit guards you. It's not your fault. What's gotten into me to make me say such hideous things?
Bad writing?
Right now, let's focus on getting back to Leo. We can figure out the rest later.
Kina.
Ugh, that's a cliche. I do not like him writing. when someone says the other character's name. There's a special sparkly glow here. Is there anything else? No? Okay. Item. We got a lot of potions. Let's use some of them. Why not? Better not have been anything behind that scenery.
This place. I recognize it.
You do?
Oh? What do you know?
When Owen told Leo's fortune, we saw it. The city of machines and the malevolent god.
The malevolent god. You mean to say he could be here? And is there Macteria as well? Let us press onward, Kina. We might find out what is afoot.
Or at hand. Or some body part. Oh boy. Something's gonna happen. You giving me a save point? Oh! I recognize you two.
Oh my.
Oh.
They sure left in a hurry.
They seem different from the other robots somehow. Curious.
Interesting.
They dropped something.
It appears to be a locket.
There's a picture inside. Oh, I've seen this woman before, back at the toy box. This is Leo's mother.
Why did that robot have such a thing?
Let's go after them. We might find something out.
What is this? A security alarm? How dare you block our path? Do you not know who I am? Stand aside for Cheryl, heir to the queendom of Vibra.
Doesn't care.
I
Probably.
don't think they're very interested in princesses around here.
Kina is pretty adept.
Something doesn't smell right. Look out!
The boss senses coming. Huh.
We can win this!
Alright, well, what do we got here? Well, since we don't have much in the way, I believe that slowing is going to be good, if we can get it. And this boss apparently has parts to it. Is that a Star Wars sound effect?
You can't win, you know.
Oh, come on, man.
Holy light!
Ow.
Have some of this.
You know, I'm getting real tired of getting unlucky with this.
How about this? Thank you for your help.
You know what?
Quiet down.
Like, I'm almost certain that taking out parts of this thing will be important. More so than anything else. Now we focus to get back our MP. Like bosses like this that have multiple parts, you almost always are trying to take out the parts first.
Quiet down.
Every time I see that fatal, I'm like, why isn't it dead after? Okay, it's gone. Apparently, like, doing the status effect thing. I mean, it didn't say resisted. It just said, nope, not working. Either way, Cheryl hits like a truck here. It's gonna do something.
Quiet down.
And it ain't getting the chance.
Shall we move on?
Easy peasy. Over-leveling triumphs yet again.
Well, there's that taken care of.
Woohoo!
And yet, the gate remains closed.
Look, Cheryl. They're carrying those boxes over to the other side.
Perhaps we can use them to our advantage. Let us find a place from which we can ride one of the boxes. It may take us to those two robots, or even some way back home.
Alright, so we're gonna try and find a way over there. Fair enough. It's an elevator. And an ether.
What's that thing?
Don't know what's the more dangerous one here, but guess we'll find out.
Quiet down. I let my guard down.
Oh, it's a time bomb. It's like
I'd
just
say that went well.
potentially future damage, I guess. Cheryl is considerably less powerful here. What's this? Okay, nice. So what's the thing we got? Gem. Emerald gives us defense up. That's nice. Fire resist 3 would be great if we had any. Wait, what's that? Kill bonus. HP to MP convert. Don't like that. Covers a small amount of MP every time an enemy is defeated. Ooh. I'm gonna switch to defense. I probably should have done that sooner, but oh well. We'll see what this does. Okay, so if we have 3 enemies, let's see how this works. So, for instance, Cheryl kills something, or Cheryl attacks and she gets 3. We fired this off. This costs 10.
Oh, how you'll glisten.
And she got 30 back. Holy goodness. That's insane. That is just regenerating MP and not even like a small amount. Wait, did I miss something?
If we can get inside a box, we may be taken to the other side of the gate.
Let's use one of those boxes over there.
Now hold on, because I missed an item back over here. I want Potion L. Nice, nice. I mean, that's just insane. That gem is actively insane. That is probably the best thing we've seen so far. We can actually just regenerate a lot of MP. Right now. We can just regenerate MP a ton. Way more powerful than Cheryl's.
I'd say that went well.
Not so great against bosses, but... Okay, research lens. Nice, nice. Why not? Won't say no to it. Another treasure chest. Oh, I can't get it yet. Well, I guess we come back in the future.
We're in. Looks like this plan is a success. We make a great team, Cheryl. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. Cheryl?
Are we, which box? Well, I guessing are we in that box? Oof.
It seems as though we've made it to the other side. Let's get out of this thing. Mission accomplished.
Pretty work, good work.
Indeed. Now to find those robots.
Hey, there they are.
No.
Let's not lose them again.
Oh, I didn't even move. Not sure how that worked. Well, here we go. Time to get some more MP. We're doing very little. Minor damage. Perfectly acceptable for what we're getting out of this. Cheryl slowly regaining MP, or I mean Cheryl's regaining MP at a great pace. Kina, not so much. But you know, free is free. Yeah, there's always a sparkle. Magic crystal. I mean, I assume it'll be useful at some point.
Step aside.
Actually, I might be able to get all three. Nice dodge, Kina. That was my mistake for how I handled that.
That's how it's done.
So they were over... Ooh, what's this? Oh. The secret base. Well, I don't think putting that on the front door is very good for keeping it that way. Heck.
Look at all the robots.
This place is certainly more inviting than what we've seen thus far.
It even smells nicer. Oh, I bet they're friendly robots.
What do friendly robots smell like?
Those two robots we saw before must be around here somewhere.
No, answer the
Unless you can
question.
sniff them out, I suppose we'd better start looking.
Alright, is this one of those talk to everybody things? World has been reorganized by the Order. Only robots who are pure of heart and emotionally attuned can be great kings. Okay. Great kings are chosen every year. I was not chosen this year. Sucks. Oh, weapon sales loading. What a tease. Actually, I didn't check if that last one were large potions available. Our hearts are incompatible with this realm and with the order. The god realm will reformat us. Okay. Something about new gods. Might just be big robots. What's this? A tease, actually. Yeah, we were supposed to talk to everybody. Run, 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 run. In we go. Let us see what happens.
Does this show the world that we're in now?
Here, you may peruse records of this realm's reorganization process. This world is completely mechanized. It is undergoing a rapid process of reorganization and compression. Current order levels are estimated at approximately 85%.
What happens when it reaches 100%?
Good question.
The realm will achieve 0.
A singularity?
You mean it'll disappear?
Precisely. We've constructed this secret base to resist that outcome.
So all of the machines are reorganizing the realm, except for the machines that are trying to stop it. That sounds complicated.
Revolution!
The most effective means of stopping the reorganization lies in chaos. Certain elements, such as hearts and emotions, are chaotic in nature. Such emotions are blessings from Lord Vam, who resists the forces of order.
So Vam is against the Order. And the Order is trying to wipe everything out by creating a singularity or something?
Wait, did you say Lord Vam?
You can't mean Vam the Malevolent. He's the one who's been spreading bacteria all over our world. What does it all mean?
Maybe he's gathering emotion to put into robots?
What is Vam trying to do?
Are you ready? It's time. We are gonna meet them.
Yes? I mean, no. My heart is pounding.
I'm not ready.
Neither am I.
The robots from before. They're upstairs. Hurry before they leave again.
Well, that's at least some detail about what's going on. The Great Kings?
I cannot proceed. My heart, it is going to burst.
Settle down.
But the humans are already... Oh.
These are the kings?
Salutations.
Fleeing like common thieves is hardly behavior befitting royalty.
Wait, we can explain. Our hearts went into overdrive.
So you two are robots that possess hearts as well.
I think you dropped this.
Leo's locket, an important item.
Leo? You know Leo?
I was afraid we might have lost it. Thank you for retrieving it. It was Master Leo who installed our hearts in the first place.
Leo gave you your heart, just as Vam the Malevolent gave hearts to other robots?
Correct. It is thanks to Master Leo that all robots here can coexist. Though it may be presumptuous of me to say, Master Leo did excellent work. In fact, we have been selected to be the Great Kings for this year. Only a robot with a heart pure enough to resist order can become a Great King.
And the hearts Leo gave you were particularly pure?
Correct. We are, in a sense, much like Master Leo himself.
I knew it. That's why you smell so gentle.
Perhaps it also explains why my heart reacted so strongly to the sight of you. It beats so hard. I feared it might burst.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. That's Leo's heart.
Wait, so that means...
Perhaps the necklace was the ruse. And he actually has feelings for me.
That really, is this really your big takeaway from all of this?
Leo...
Meanwhile...
So did Leo put his emotions and whatnot, his mind, into the robots?
Figured it wouldn't work. I need one of the jewels on Cheryl's necklace. That's the only way I can warp to the machine realm. What can I do? Kina, Cheryl. Hang on, you two. I'll find a way to save you.
Or not.
From now on, you're Prickle. You're Clicker.
Uh-huh.
Acceptable. Is there a reason for these names?
You're just kinda, you know, prickly.
What?
Are you suggesting my behavior has thorns somehow? This reasoning does not compute.
No, it doesn't.
And you're totally clicky.
Huh? I'm clicky?
At least somewhat matches.
Is truly singular, Kina.
Thanks. I think.
We dubbed thee Prickle and Clicker. Perfectly suitable names, I'd say.
We have never had such designations before. Previously, we were identified only by serial number.
Lucky us, right? Prickle?
Affirmative. We are indeed fortunate, Clicker.
If you say so.
My heart is reacting to the sound of my new name. It feels like nervousness, but different somehow.
This feeling is joy.
Anyhow, Prickle and Clicker, we were hoping to ask a favor of you.
Ah, yes. You are looking for a way to return to your home realm. We shall assist you. It is the least we can do to thank you for our names. I will use that terminal over there to collect data on the human realm. However, I must ask for your patience, as this might take some time. I suggest that you rest your bodies in the room next door.
I'd like to ask you something, if I may.
What is your query?
Which one of us caused your hearts to beat fastest?
Seriously, Cheryl?
Oh, God.
One moment. Calculating. According to diagnostic data...
You know what? I'm sorry, Cheryl, but you're just way too hung up on him, sweetie, and I need to snap you the hell out of it. Kina received the passive skill Robot Ba-Bump.
Deciding also made my heart go ba-bump, ba-bump.
Yeah, okay. Hello. I dub you Sertan. We will call you Sertan for short. Feel like we gotta be getting pretty close to the end of this segment.
What's wrong? Let's see. Bacteria gathers chaos for Vam the Malevolent. It's brought to the machine realm to oppose the forces of order. And order is...
Cheryl, you're going to wear yourself out.
No, let her keep going, damn it.
Let's just rest up and focus on getting back home, okay?
Yes, I suppose you're right. But still, there's something that gnaws on my mind.
Don't have a full picture of what's going on, but at least we learned something. Something I'm supposed to do. Bed. Thing. Bed? Sure. Rest. That was not... we still don't have keys for any of this. Machine keys. Game, you're being very rude. Alright, let's see what's happening. Oh, I was correct. Oh yeah, I guess we did have to wait.
This terminal, I have investigated your origins. You came from the human realm.
Good job. We told you that.
Please observe. Are you familiar with wormholes?
There's a hole in the sky over vents. Is that a wormhole?
This machine realm is connected to the human realm by a wormhole. Lord Vam has modified Sentinel units to create new machines. He also created a wormhole in order to send them to your realm.
Let me guess. Those machines are the Bacteria, and they're traveling to our world through the wormhole.
So if I'm getting this right, the wormhole connects to our world. It's like a tunnel between this world and ours.
Vam creates the Bacteria here in the machine realm.
Pretty good. They didn't even need to watch Interstellar to figure that one out.
Then sends it through the wormhole to contaminate our realm.
For clarity's sake, I will use your term, Bacteria, in further explanation. The Bacteria was created for the purposes of collecting emotion.
What purpose could that serve?
Vam is acting in opposition to order. By gathering emotions, he gathers chaos for his cause as well. Bestowing hearts upon the robots here is another form of his protest.
I might be wrong, but if that wormhole connects to our world, we might be able to use it to go home.
It certainly seems plausible. But before we jump in... might I use that device? I'd like to see what else it can tell us.
This device directly accesses the user's memories to transmit information.
What?
However, its effects on a human subject have not been verified.
I want to try it.
Oh.
Something's about to happen.
This feels strange. I can't smell anything. Is this a dream or something?
Barkley, give to me.
The first daughter.
The first daughter.
Tragedy rocked the queendom of Vibra. The newborn princess had been kidnapped. The kidnapper left a sinister message, which hung like a storm cloud over the palace.
We are here to darken the future of Vibra. We have taken your nameless princess. She who shall call chaos upon the queendom. We demand the immediate termination of the royal bloodline and the full transfer of power to the people.
Okay.
Vibra, having barely just finished celebrating the birth of the princess, was now filled with mourning over her disappearance. Queen Synthana and her husband, Prince Garland, rallied their most trusted vassals.
Too subtle.
The company immediately began searching for the missing princess. In 2 days' time, Prince Garland managed to track down the kidnapper's hideout.
Wait a minute.
But the newborn princess was nowhere to be found. The child had vanished without a trace.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Queen Cynthia and her husband Prince Garland? Wait a minute. Hold on. How does this fucking work in this country? Because yes, she's the queen. Get it. She's in charge of everything. But when you marry a queen, don't you technically become a king? What? Wait, no. What?
Queen Synthana put on a brave face before her subjects, though inside, she was racked with grief over her daughter's disappearance.
So Kina's basically the princess.
Children of Vibra, I thank you for the many tears you've shed for your dear princess.
Not sure that this is her memory, but okay.
Our nation, I will continue to serve you, good people of Vibra. I urge you to wipe your tears and remain positive.
We'll pop out some more children to be princesses, or whatever.
The queen boldly addressed and implored her subjects, but they were shocked to see the toll tragedy had taken on her body. Queen Synthana appeared before her people 3 days after the princess's abduction. In that short time, she had become thin and frail. Her body betrayed the desperation in her heart as a mother who had lost her daughter.
Wait, she also lost her first daughter. So wait, when did she have her second one if she's already dying?
But strength still shined in her eyes. She refused to let her citizens succumb to despair as she had. Still, it was plain to see that the queen was pushing herself too far. The search for the heiress to the throne continued, but the abducted princess's whereabouts remained unknown.
This is my fault,
the queen said, her eyes tired and hollow. Prince Garland took his wife's frail hand into his own.
Damn, he still is only a prince.
Comfort her was. Garland's voice wavered as he repeated these words again and again. Synthana watched her husband in silence.
The future I'd once envisioned is no longer possible. I no longer have the power to lead the people of Vibra.
I give up.
We only need more time. Our people will grant us that.
I feel so weak.
The queen could barely manage a whisper.
I've tried reaching out for her again and again, but I fear I've done all that I can do.
Queen Synthana was a powerful mage. It stood to reason that her daughter would inherit such power.
Like Kina.
Since the abduction, Synthana had tried desperately to detect her daughter's magical energy. But she had not found a single hint of the princess. And now her own powers waned within her.
Her first, her first daughter was kidnapped. So where the fuck did Cheryl come from?
In her grief, the queen's magic dwindled. It was as if Queen Synthana's heart had frozen, totally overwhelmed by the loss of her daughter.
Oh, if only I'd given her a name straight away, instead of waiting for her naming ceremony.
Something like Destiny or whatever.
As I might to call for her, she's without a name to call. I can still feel her warmth in my hands. Her tiny body. So fragile. So delicate.
I feel like I haven't learned anything really from this, and even if I was learning something right now, I'm going to die tragically.
Tears streamed down Queen Synthana's face. Prince Garland gently wiped his wife's cheeks dry.
My queen, please, try to be at ease. I am here with you. I know it seems as though there's no end to this sadness, but I am by your side to bear it with you.
Not good enough. Sorry, dude. Daughter or nothing.
Prince Garland squeezed her hand tightly. He hoped that he could give her his warmth, his presence, in place of their daughter.
It failed.
And thus share with her some of his strength. Synthana finally lifted her gaze to meet her husband's. Looking into her tear-drenched eyes, Garland spoke.
I guess I'm not good enough.
You must focus on your own health. It's the best thing you can do for her now.
Yeah, you dying ain't gonna help anything.
Synthana surrendered to her husband's tender embrace and wrapped her arms around him. He held her even tighter. Synthana needed his support. It was as vital to her as the air she breathed. The princess's whereabouts remained unknown. Days became weeks. Weeks became months.
And things that should not have been forgotten were.
In time, the Vibran public came to assume their princess was dead, but none dared say so out loud. The citizens remained strong and granted Queen Synthana and Prince Garland fealty and love. Eventually, the people of Vibra stopped talking about the nameless princess altogether.
So really, the kidnappers' plan was kind of shit. I mean, it was just kind of dog shit. They wanted them to give up everything, and they made everyone believe in the royalty even stronger. Kind of a stupid plan, really. I mean, they took the princess and then never followed through.
Is this a story about the queen that's evidently protecting me?
Oh god.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Wow. The girl in the story is nameless. I'm nameless too. Wow, what a coincidence.
My senses are betraying me. No, they've abandoned me entirely.
We're Kojima cutscene in here.
The second daughter.
Oh, fuck. What do they mean, the second daughter?
Since the princess was abducted,
Tina's like several years older, I suppose?
of Vibra awoke to a joyous new morning. For Queen Synthana was expecting her second child.
The kingdom was really hoping this one wouldn't be such a downer.
That wasn't all of Synthana's newfound fortune. Her magical power had also regenerated somewhat.
Somewhat.
Perhaps due to her renewed desire to protect her new daughter.
This time they put one guard protecting her. And gave her a name.
The adoring cries of Queen Synthana's faithful subjects welcomed her second child into the world. When the day of this new princess's naming finally arrived,
Wait, they waited?
she was given the name Cheryl.
Oh god.
Cheryl grew up under careful protection, never far from Synthana's loving, watchful eye. Even as a toddler, Cheryl proved to be a quick thinker, and she grew into a fearless young girl.
This is Final Fantasy V all over again.
The people of Vibra, enthralled by their second princess, eventually all but forgot about her missing sister.
Ah, fuck her.
Except for Synthana herself.
Who died? Penniless.
When Cheryl was 3 years old, Queen Synthana fell deathly ill. Her court doctors did their best to uncover the root of the sickness that gnawed at their queen. But their trials all ended in failure.
They were kind of shit at their jobs.
Queen Synthana withdrew from the public eye and spent her days lying in bed. Still, The young Cheryl would regularly visit the Queen's bedroom, where her mother was usually well enough to teach her magic.
You know, I'm just curious if Cheryl got the title that we did, where it's like the second daughter, and she's gonna sit there like, what could it mean?
At times, though, Synthana could do nothing but silently gaze into the distance. Cheryl sensed a great sadness in her mother's heart. She worked hard to make her mother smile again.
And failed.
Doing her best to stay positive and clearly demonstrate the progress she'd made in her magical training.
And failed.
But Cheryl knew the truth.
She wasn't good enough.
Had never given up the search for her unnamed sister.
Oh, so she is aware.
Created an unspoken tension between mother and daughter. A tension that even Prince Garland couldn't understand.
Still only a prince 3 years later. Fuck him, he's never becoming a king.
Time passed, but Synthana showed no signs of recovery. The queen grew more and more gaunt by the day.
Hey, nice use of gaunt.
Mother's going to die.
Yep. We're all gonna die someday, sweetie.
One evening at the dinner table, her words struck a dissonant chord with Prince Garland. He believed he knew the cause of his wife's terrible illness. Grief for the twin losses of her firstborn and her magical powers.
Her second daughter wasn't really much of a joy in her life. No, we're doing the bed thing again, are we, dear?
You're right, my darling,
said Queen Synthana, smiling sadly at her husband.
As you say, I cannot let go of our missing daughter. Her absence eats away at me even now. When she was here, I couldn't protect her.
Weird that the kidnappers never tried it with the second daughter.
I couldn't save her. Is she alive? Or is she dead?
I feel she's closer to us than we know. Can you check any forests?
Guilt and doubt had built up inside the queen, like rocks in a riverbed, slowly but surely wearing down what strength she had left.
She had kidney stones.
Giving birth to Cheryl and watching her grow up in safety only served to push her guilt.
God damn it, lady. You didn't need a doctor, she needed a fucking therapist.
To control the pain she'd kept harnessed for years.
Good God.
Queen Synthana knew she had reached a point of no return.
No, my queen, I forbid it.
Don't die, I say so.
Would not change a thing.
Prince Garland was deeply saddened when he heard his wife's decision.
That's it. I'm gonna off myself. Bring the shotgun.
Sorry, my darling. But I can never forgive myself for my weakness that day.
Fuck.
Please, watch over Cheryl.
No, it's his...
She is a very
I know it's her
strong
daughter,
child,
but this is really gonna do some damage to your other daughter.
understands why I feel I'm
Daddy? Prince Garland? What happened to Mom? She put a shot in her mouth and pulled the trigger with her toes. She was always a do-it-herselfer, sweetie.
I wanted to walk with her and talk with her.
I really don't about must. Yeah, well, no, you failed your first daughter. Your second daughter, you're working on failing her too. Oh God, she was there for the shotgunning.
Something was amiss. Cheryl came running into the room. She dashed over to her mother and clung fast to her. Her attendant stepped in soon afterwards, but maintained his distance from the family.
I really don't belong in this.
I beg your pardon, Your Highness. I was unable to stop Princess Cheryl.
I'll beat her later.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Synthana smiled at the attendant to assuage his guilt. She then caressed Cheryl's hair.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Mommy doesn't love you anymore. She's just gonna kill herself, so because she failed the first daughter. So she's decided to fail the second one, too.
Cheryl.
But don't worry, my spirit will protect my first daughter and not you. Oh, this family's fucked up.
Of her mother's fingertips. She could tell the queen barely had any strength left.
I'm not too sure about any of this. Don't worry, sweetie. I love my first daughter, not you.
There is something I need to tell you.
There's a guy named Leo who won't love you.
Destiny.
That's... Oh, no. That's just bad. Oh, that's just terrible writing. You'll find your destiny, and by that I mean your sister, whose name will be Destiny, but you won't put it together for a while.
Destiny?
Cheryl repeated.
I tried my hardest to find my own destiny too.
Oh, fuck off.
But your destiny belongs to you alone.
If you say that word one more time, I'm going to be doing a jig of joy for your death.
You'll become much stronger. You will grow into a queen worthy of your subjects' love.
Without me.
Synthana reached out to Cheryl and closed her eyes. She tenderly ran her fingers through her daughter's hair. Both Cheryl and Garland sat beside her, watching without saying a word.
And she put the shotgun in her mouth. I'm sorry, I understand that the mom is probably, incredibly saddened about the thing that happened to her first daughter. But she goes through the trouble of having a second daughter just to kill herself? Decide, fuck it, I'm not trying anymore. Life isn't worth living. This is horribly fucked up and weird. And it feels dramatically forced.
Synthana's hand slowed to a stop. A moment later, it softly fell at last.
Yep, we get it. She died. She's been dying for the last 30 minutes.
This is an old memory.
Yeah, it is. And now, did you get the title? And are you going to be incredibly thick about this shit?
A memory about my older sister who went missing.
Whose name is Destiny.
Oh, how her disappearance haunted you, Mother. Cheryl, are you there? It's like I can feel you beside me.
Hey, I just watched a thing called The First Daughter. Is it related to anything you just saw? No? We're not going to talk about this?
It's so strange.
It's like we're sisters or something. Oh, fuck off. The third daughter. Now, for somehow... Oh, shit. Just in case it wasn't obvious enough. Oh, fuck you.
The kidnapped princess was passed along like an unwanted gift.
Nobody wanted her, not even the kidnappers who were going to use it for a reason.
To the frontier town of N.
Oh, fuck you. Wait, so the kidnappers who were going to use it for something decided just fuck it, we're not going to use it for anything?
May have been guided by destiny as well.
No, this whole story is stupid.
When he saw the abandoned child, Owen felt a mysterious, luminous presence around her. It was a manifestation of
No.
Owen gave
No.
the ancient Bibrin tongue.
Oh, fuck off.
But the other sense describes the path that a person...
No. Alright, this story is over. My name is Destiny. They literally just told you. Oh, fuck off. You can't be this stupid.
And then she met Owen.
Oh,
It can't be.
holy shit, the hamster's dead and the wheel's still turning.
The lost princess. She's me.
This is not any kind of interesting revelation so much as it is just bad story writing.
Kina.
But I will say this, they at least made the hair color different. If this hadn't happened many, many years ago in Final Fantasy V, this would actually be kind of interesting. But as it is, it feels clunky and kind of weird.
That woman in the light? She's my mother.
Like, I don't think it really is that bad on its own, but I think the presentation of it is weird. Like, the mother just gave up. But I guess the idea is that her spirit left and went to be with Kina, and then the physical body couldn't take it anymore. But that just doesn't seem to have any precedent from what we've seen so far in it. So it just feels alien and strange.
She's our mother.
No shit.
It's hard to believe, but I know it's true.
I'm your older sister, and we're both vaulting for the same dude. That's kind of weird. Oh, by the way, you've been bumped from being queen in the future. I guess I'm first in line.
What was she like, Cheryl? You know, our mother.
She was sad. She was pathetic. She wanted to kill herself a lot of the days.
Deeply sad.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
The mother I knew as I grew up was nearly always crying.
Oh, it was a happy childhood.
They say she used to smile resolutely upon her subjects.
But that was only from pictures and legends.
But
old.
that was not the queen, not the mother that I knew.
This is horrible.
It was hard for a child to bear. Very, very hard.
God, I hope future stories are more upbeat in this game, like a bunch of kittens drowning in a tied up bag.
Seeing her lie there disconsolate. Knowing that she had lost someone whom I could never replace. Mother never saw me. Not really. Though I stood right before her. Mother's heart was filled with my sister's absence. It had no room for me. It was so very hard to feel unloved. And I felt it every single day.
This kind of makes a little more sense now to Cheryl really wanting a boyfriend.
Oh, Kina, how you must despise me. How selfish you must think I am.
No, I think your mother was kind of shit, to be honest, and your father seems, well, very uninterested in either of you. Your dad basically said, hey, you know what, yeah, we lost a daughter, but whatever, move on. And the mother kind of just gave up. I don't think that this is a very good family. Also, the kidnappers were kind of shit. Hey, we kidnapped the princess. Do you want her? Nah, just fuck it, leave it. Whatever. We could use her to make potentially more demands, but we're not going to. It didn't work. I made a mistake. This isn't Final Fantasy IX. It's Final Fantasy V.
I even understand how you feel.
I mean, the machine world is in the void.
Growing up, I had family in Owen, and I still always felt this deep, sharp pang of loneliness.
I don't know. I feel like parents are shit in this world.
It's painful not knowing who you are. When you felt that spirit, it never occurred to you it was your mother?
No, why the fuck would I have ever thought that?
I mean, I always felt like someone was protecting me.
So, where did she inherit the nose from? Her mom or her dad?
But I've had powerful magic since I was little. I just thought it was part of that. I never imagined it was my mother.
I mean, maybe the nose is from her father.
When I realized that my own mother was protecting you, I couldn't help but feel strange. And I'll admit, angry as well.
It turns out she was still caring after her favorite daughter and giving absolutely fuck all to Cheryl. I'm going to maintain this this feeling that their mother is just awful.
Suddenly, I was that selfish, jealous little girl again. I wish that I could take back the horrible things I said to you. I'm not the only one she protected. I know I wasn't fully conscious, but I could still feel it so clearly. Our mother appeared that day to protect both of us.
I mean, that's the story we're going to go with because it's the better one.
Kina, I know she did.
That's what I'm choosing to believe.
You're right. Deep down, I felt it too.
Sometimes the lie is better.
Right?
Sure.
Thank you, Kina.
Another.
Perhaps she will appear again someday.
And I will beat the shit out of her.
You know how good we are at getting into danger. Well, the next time she appears, we certainly have something to tell her. We do? What's that? how much she means to our family, of course.
That's the wrong takeaway.
Yeah, you're right. Let's talk to her together as sisters. Yes, let's.
Oh yes, I actually really did love you, Cheryl. Oh, Kina, my favorite. What an abject failure of a family. Maybe they can restart better between the two sisters. But that was incredibly slow for that realization.
Are you all right?
Yep, the plot machine delivered some plot.
Are your systems operational? We feared your hearts malfunctioned.
No, just the writing.
I'm so happy. I finally know who I am. And I have a sister. I've wanted a family for my whole life.
King Tycoon.
I'll admit it feels a bit strange to suddenly have an older sister.
And one who's vaulting for the same dude.
What is this warm feeling? Am I overheating?
So, wait a minute. So, Leo has the thing for the older sister and just wanted to steal from the younger sister. This is twisted.
I have a little sister. So, are you going to call me Big Sis from now on?
Perhaps when Ribbodons fly. Besides, you're royalty now, Kina. Someone will have to teach you the manners suitable to your station.
Royalty, huh?
Of course.
You're gonna meet an old man who's gonna die and then get replaced with a young girl named Kryle.
My dear sister.
Dear sister? Oh, that's not something I'm used to.
They look happy.
Diagnostics detect a familial bond forming between them.
Out of nothing.
It's making me feel fuzzy inside.
Aha, our first lesson begins.
How to kill robots.
Repeat. That is not something to which I am accustomed.
Cheryl, what's wrong?
My head.
The time is nigh.
The time is nigh for all of the divine artifacts to return to their master.
Cheryl?
He's just like, yeah, okay, alright, weird. What, now you're gonna let her through?
It has been opened.
Cheryl!
Please, come back. That area is very dangerous.
Danger, danger.
Great Kings! Incoming signal from Lord Van.
Well, the plot's moving forward, I'll say that. Sorry, it's loading.
They must be in the world of machines.
Okay.
I've got to get one of those jewels and warp there somehow. But how?
Welcome. Come, take a look. We've got a whole new stock of items, fresh off the Uzra.
The Uzra? Of course! I should try talking to the captain of the Uzra. As for Kina and Cheryl, I should tell Owen and Sebastian. But what could I even say to them?
I don't know.
Young man. Surely
I thought Owen was dead.
your fancy.
He's gotta be dead by now. That's just really uninteresting there, lady. Okay, well, that went much longer than I thought when I initially started recording this video, because, yeah, at least we have a new destination to go to. We're now stuck with, I guess, this guy, whatever. And when we come back, we'll continue on with the story, which is getting more interesting, but also, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that whole Queen story feels like a big misstep. But it can only get better from here, right? Right?